We begin in Tompkins County, where a search warrant at a residence led to the arrest of a man for lewd acts. The Ithaca Police Department and New York State Police executed a search warrant at the residence of 32-year-old Floyd G. Slater, Jr. of Ithaca. He was located at his Slaterville Road home in the town of Ithaca. The search warrant resulted from an investigation led by both entities for the crimes of attempted burglary, exposure of a person, menacing, and public lewdness. Two of the crimes, attempted burglary and exposure of a person, occurred on September 5th on University Ave and Delaware Ave in the city of Ithaca. Slater was arrested and charged for those two crimes and was turned over to New York State Police to be processed on charges of attempted sex abuse, menacing, and public lewdness. Slater, who is already on parole, is being held without bail in Tompkins County. A marathon man